Cherish whenever the original Oyster House is there. You and Joe were right earlier. Everything they do on the show is original, and I love it.
Yes, and today, Joe and Dave cooking something very original. There you go, alligator. I mean, if that doesn't say it all, there he is. Look at the teeth on that thing. And guys, we were talking a little bit earlier. This was a big alligator at one point. How can you tell?
Well, you can measure from the top of his eyes, but you can see it protruding through the water, to his nose, and however many inches that is between that is how long the gator is. That's probably a 13-foot gator. The last thing he heard was, "Shoot him, Troy!" And that was it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? And then we have Gator Bites, which is what we're making today, which is also a specialty at the original Oyster House. So what are the ingredients that everyone's going to need?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take, David's taking a tablespoon of Joe and Dave's blackening spice. That's our YaYa spice that we use. He's going to toss that with 1 pound of white alligator meat. Now, on the plate here, we've got dark and white meat. White meat is from the tail, and the dark meat is more from the body, so it has a tendency to be a little bit tougher, and because the muscle system and that type of thing. Gator. But he blended that with the YaYa spice. Then what we're going to do is do wet, fry, dry is our wet, dry, fry is our procedure here. Okay. We'll put that into, that's 2 cups of milk and one whole egg. We whip that up a little bit. This is going to sit for a minute, and you can do that overnight, and let the flavors get into it real good. He'll put that in. And this is 4 cups of cracker meal, 1 cup of flour, half a cup of flour, and you can also add, if you want to bump it up a little bit, add a little bit more Joe and Dave's spice, which is what we're going to do there. It's not necessary, it depends on how spicy you want to make it. Then we're going to fry it up, and we're going to serve it with some of Joe and Dave's Gator sauce, which is really good. It's kind of a sweet, spicy sauce. Tastes really good. We serve that with our Gator at the restaurant. It's really good. It's very versatile. A lot of people think it tastes like chicken, which you hear a lot about. Yeah. But actually, has much of the consistency, and I think the taste of veal, especially the white. You can tap it out and saute it just like veal, or blacken it. You can order our Gator Bites blackened at the restaurant, which we use our YaYa spice to also blacken with. So very good. Good stuff.
Sounds like it now, and you can get these spices and the sauces at the Oyster House.
You can. We've got about 6 different seasonings and spices at the restaurant, and you can also get them online at www.originaloysterhouse.com. And like I said, they're very versatile.
Okay, so we'll learn more about the restaurant and then get to the wet, dry, fry. Did I say it right?
That's it.
Wet, dry, fry. When we come back to our great kitchen set.
All right, back in our great kitchen set with Joe and Dave from the original Oyster House. Our Thermanor cooktop has been very busy this morning, guys, because we're working on Gator. And what else do we have here?
Well, we brought you all a little surprise. We brought you some fried crab claws.
Fried crab claws.
Yep.
All right, so here's my story with the fried crab claws, guys. When I came down here to the South from the Midwest, I had never heard of fried crab claws before, and my wife, on our first date, introduced me to crab claws, and these are now my favorite. I love crab claws. I get them every time I go out, so these are the best. I'm gonna have one right now. And what are we gonna do next, guys?
I hope you ate one at the original Oyster House when you were down here. We've been frying for about 29 years.
I've had them there for sure. Delicious.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Gator that we seasoned in the last segment. We're gonna put it in this in our milk wash here, and we're gonna toss that around a little bit.
And for the folks just joining us, what's all in that wash there?
Okay, in that's 1 egg and 4 cups of milk.
1 egg, 4 cups of milk.
Excuse me, 2 cups of milk.
2 cups of milk.
Yep. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this again, wet,
fry, dry.
Wet, dry, and fry. This is our Gator. Now again, this does very well. Also, you can start it the evening before to get the nice spices infused into the meat. This is white Gator meat, which again comes from the tail. And crab claws and Gator are 2 of our best-selling appetizers at the restaurant.
That's because they're both delicious, guys.
They are good. What we're going to do is we're going to toss our cracker meal and our Gator. Then we're going to take and pull that out, drop it in the deep fryer, 360 degrees, for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And it'll tender up real nice. And then we're going to dip it in some of Joe and Dave's Gator sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And it's going to be really good.
Now, when I first came here as well, Gator Bites were also something I had never tried before. Explain to the folks, how would you compare the taste to, say, a chicken?
Well, it's very mild. Okay, like chicken. You hear that a lot. You know, it tastes like chicken. I think that it's like I said in the last segment, a little closer to veal or maybe even pork.
Okay.
But a lot of it is what you put in it, what you season it with, and imparts the flavor. Some people use soy sauce. Some people use Tabasco. Of course, we like to use Joe and Dave's YaYa spice, which is really good, and it gives it that nice kick. But really, it has the same texture, at least the white meat does, of really pork, like a pork loin.
So we're showing you how to make them today. If you don't want to go to the time and trouble to make them yourself, you can go to the original Oyster House and get them there. And if you do make them at home, or whether you don't, you can always pick up the Joe and Dave's sauce. You guys sell that at the stores as well.
Yes, we do. Yes.
If you dip it in the Gator sauce, it's almost like eating candy.
Eating candy. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to take your word for that, because in our next segment, I'm going to try that out. And Michael White said he has never tried them before. He's going to try them here on Studio 10 as well. So pretty exciting.
We're looking forward to it.
All right, we'll be back with more in just a little bit. Finishing up our Gator Bites of Studio 10 first with Joe and Dave from the original Oyster House. We've putting them on the plate right now, and you guys have got one ready to go for me right here. And tell me once again about this sauce right here.
That's the Gator sauce. It complements the Gator. Like I say, it also complements crawfish tails that we serve at the restaurant, but it makes everything, to me, being diabetic, of course, makes everything taste like candy.
I love it. It is so good. Such an awesome flavor to it. Guys, tell the folks about the original Oyster House as well.
Well, we've got, of course, the original Oyster House on the Causeway, just at the bottom of Spanish Fort Hill, opened in 1985. Gulf Shores, the original, opened in 1983 down in Gulf Shores. It's at the original Oyster House Boardwalk, and we have about an 18,000 square foot shopping center there. And we're about to put an addition on there, adding 30 seats and a nice outdoor deck.
Awesome.
I think it's going to be really nice down there.
So plenty of chances for you to go check out the original Oyster House and try the Gator Bites and crab claws. It is fantastic. Thank you so much, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Joe.
right.
Appreciate it.